Hi, Caspar here on a Sunday night. It's Sunday the 13th of March 2022 and just had supper and was drinking this with a roast chicken, and rather good it is as well. So what is it? It's 2008 Beaune Premier Cru Le Cras from the Château de Chorey, owned by the Germain family. As an old vine cuvée Vievine. And the estate, alas, rather tragically disbanded some years ago, so no wines are bottled under this label anymore, but Benoit Germain, who I used to go and see every year, was a very nice chap, and I liked his wines very much. Unassuming man, unassuming wines, not flashy, just, yeah, well, let's have a look at it. I mean, it's got a really quite a mature look. It's very much mahogany at the rim and a garnet bowl, but it it looks old. Does it smell or taste old? Let's have a look. Well, I opened this bottle, gosh, probably 5 hours ago, and just left it with the cork out, so I haven't decanted it, and it is opened fully, and it's doing the burgundy thing, i.e. throwing up aromas that it's very hard to describe really. So it's a dry nose. There's nothing overtly sort of sweet and fruity about it, and it's quite autumnal in its character. It's got a bit of sort of smoke and dried leaflet, or something piquant. There's something crisp about the aromas. Dark raspberry note, and oh god, I mean it's so difficult. Something perhaps slightly truffly, licorice as well. It's something very much pointing down into the earth. It smells A, very clean, and B, well into that zone where burgundy just becomes something completely unrelated to fruit, and perhaps in that thing that makes burgundy so completely wonderful and arcane and hard to understand. There's a crisp redness about the aromas, and the darker stuff, and it's very woodsy. Ooh. Well, straight away, that's crisp, alive, with fresh acidity, and the tannins have receded or been absorbed, and just a little sprinkling of rather piquant energy within the palate. It's red and darker. It's There's a sense of certainly a sense of density about it, but also a sense of airiness, of almost weightlessness here. And the tannins sort of spread out on the finish and become something really quite sort of stony, quite sort of mineral. I think the name of the vineyard, Le Cras, describes the rockiness of the soil, and it's one of the senior terroirs of Beaune. This is a wine I think there's no hurry to drink. Burgundy is a wine that, rather like Nebbiolo actually, the colour doesn't really represent its drinking, doesn't tell you anything about its drinking state. It can be incredibly brown in colour, Burgundy, and still, in a very fit state to be drunk. That nose is absolutely delicious. A little bit of mushroom to it, truffle. It's a transparent wine of the earth. It has terroir in spades, a great drive of sort of rocky mineral freshness. It's a wine that clearly needs food. It's pretty incisive stuff, not flashy, not fleshy, direct, precise, and fabulous. I wish I had more. I found this in the wine rack. I'm not sure if I've got more bottles of it. Anyway, that's been alcohol. There's 13.5. That's been and continues to be a lovely experience, I must say. Yeah, there we are. So that's been 2008 Beaune Premier Cru Le Cras from the Château de Chorey, the Germain family. It's a fabulous thing. I am enjoying it very much indeed.